Okay, this is the block that I think I'm going to make for the quilt for that tattoo girl. And it's the wife, not the one that does the tattoos. It's just that she was to me she was nice and all. So this is what it looks like. Now this has to be trimmed down because I cut it so that it would look good here. And then I made one for the, what it looks like. So you're going from that size to that size. So I think it's going to be a real pretty block. I don't remember the name of this block, but before I get done with this, I'm going to have to find it and put, title it the right name, because I can't remember off the top of my head. As I get older, the more I lose my mind, and it's crazy, but I cannot remember the name of it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut them out and all, and get the measurements right. So, we'll be back in a minute. Okay, this right here is the closest that I could come up to it, and it's Children's Delight. Even though that it don't have, this right here part all the way around it. This is the closest that I could come to. So that's what I'm going to call it. Children's Delight. Okay, so now, let's work on the rest of it, like we want to get these right here down pat and all. So this is the way I have been doing. I've been getting my strips and come on. Now all of them I can't use of the strip because see here it doesn't work too well. So most of the strip I probably won't be able to use it. But I do want to use what I can. I've been taking this one and using it. Sure, I got little fuzzies down here at the side, but that's okay. I'm just trying to show you a different way to do it if you can't figure it out. Because some reason today, I just can't figure out nothing. So, I'm going to lay that like that. I probably could go way down and get 2 on this. And that's what I'm going to work on. Okay, so I got it like this. And I'm hoping you can see it all. And then I'm just going to chop it off right here. Throw that piece away. And then I'm going to chop it off down here. Throw that piece away. Now I got that. Now I know that it needs to be kind of like this right here cut off. So all I'm doing is just taking this one and I'm laying it right where I need it at. Oh, I don't need to scoot it over as I'm doing it. And then just cutting off what I don't need. Now I got my piece that I want. So, let's check it out. Oh, grab more than I need. I only want that one. And now we have that one. So, what we're going to do with that is we have enough for all 4 sides. Guaranteed. So, I don't want the same color on the block. I want to try to make it all different. So, there's those. So, let's grab us some. I already got a white on there. I don't want a white, but I can use one of these. It'll be fun. Alright, now I got a yellow, and I don't want that. Here's a greenish color. We'll slap that down there. Get rid of that. Now there's me a brownish color. And then I'll just throw that pink down there. So now we have this side. Now we're going to sew the blocks like this. And I have a stack I've got to figure out. So it'll take a few minutes. But I'm going to get a whole bunch of these sewed up. And then we'll go from there. So whenever I get done with these, then we'll be back and we'll work on the other part, which will be this right here. Alright, I'll see you then. Okay, I said that I'm going to show you a way that if you wasn't thinking right, that you can still work on what you want to work on. Alright, so when I got all these right here done, I ironed them. And then I separate them. This is 5. And then each one of these are 10. So therefore I've got 35 of them. And these right here piles are the third, is like this one's 5. Because I have 5 with this one. And these right here are 10. So now I have all these. And then I have a few extra right here if I need them, which I don't need them right now. So I'm not going to worry about messing with those. I have, when I separate them like this, now all I need to do is just sew the other side on and then start putting them down this side. Then when I get done with these, I do the process all over again for the other side. So, I figured I'd stop and show you this part, and you're going to repeat this twice, because my brain is not working too well, and I am trying to work on this quilt. I want to work on, might as well say I'm brain dead today. You can see over there in the chair, I have a cat, and right there's my sewing machine. Now, if you look down right here, we have us a fuzzy friend there, too, as well. Now, all these right here turned out great. Like them. These right here have the same colors on them. Like right here and here. And then this one right here is here and here. Even though these two don't look like it, they're the same, of the same thing. This one and this one. But now down here is my mother lode. Look at that. Red and red. And not only red and red, but we have this one and this one. There's 2 of them on here the same. But I'm going to let these go on. There's white. There's white again. White again. And white again. But I'm going to let them go. Now, we need to do these, across the top and the bottom. And this one right here is 8. And this one is 8 as well. And this one is 8. So we are doing great on these. This one is 8. That's a little bit short of 8. But it'll still work on an 8. As long as we don't go over 8, we are doing good. Now this one right here, it needs to be trimmed off just a little bit. So I'm just going to go right like this right here. Find my cutter. Because I don't like those sticking out like that. That's what I don't like. Now we fixed that one. Now if there's any more like that right there, I'll fix it. And level it out. And make it work. So, now then, I'm going to find me some strips that I can make 8 inches, and I'm going to get busy and do some more just on 2 sides, either 2 sides, I don't care, but that's what I'm going to do now. And they are still going to be, what is this, 2 inches? 2.5 inches. So that's what I'm fixing to do, is do some more. Okay, I will see you when I get, and I'm going to go ahead and do all the way around. So I'll see you then. Okay, let's start cutting out our batting. So I'm going to try to make this just as easy as I possibly can on myself. So I'm going to put me a block here, and I'm going to put a block here. So I know we can get 2, 4, 6, 8 out of this one. So I'm going to take me a ruler like this, and I'm just going to give it about 2 inches, and I'm going to go up on it. Okay? And then I'm going to grab my scissors, and I'm going to give it a cut. There we go. Flop that down on the floor. Move them out of the way. Now this right here is cut into twos now. I'm going to try to keep it just as level as we possibly can. And down here at this end. Okay? Then we're going to take us another block. We're going to lay it down on it. Probably cutting these too big. Probably need to cut them about the same. Nah, we're going to go like this. Alright. Then I'm going to lay it over here. And kind of get a little bit even. Let's smash it that way. Because we do want a little bit big. Because we're going to do some trimming on it. So there's me two. Then I'm going to repeat the process. There's me two more. And then we're going to do one more. It looks like. I hope we get one more out of it. I hope. Let's see what we got. Boy, right there sure does make it a little bit tight, but let's see what we can do here. I don't want to waste any of it. I'm going to try on here. Da-da-da-da. Da-da. There, I won. It didn't. Now let me take a look at it and see if I really want to use it. You know, I really don't think it's going to hurt anything. Because by the time we get done, they are going to, we're going to have to trim them down anyway. Alrighty, so now we're going to get those done. And we need, there's 45, but I'm going to cut about 30 of them. So, there we are with that. The next thing I want to do is I got it folded up. And I want to cut 4 inches on it. Now I'm going to cut it from the folded side. And see here, we put our block right here. And if I cut it 4 inches, and see, I've got plenty of room to play with it in the back. So I think it'll work out just fine. Let's see what, 4 inches, and I moved it like a da-da. Let's get 4 inches there. And we're going to cut it all the way down. I want 4 inches. All the way. Okay, I'm going to cut this down. And well, I'm almost done now. Might as well hang on. You know. Alright. And I'm going to set this aside. Alright, now, the rest of it is I'm going to open it up. Put it down that way. And now, I'm going to take this one and let's see what I can do here. Okay, that one right there is on a line. That's good for me. And I'm going to trim this down. Okay, it's trimmed down. Now I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to lay it down on it. And what did I do with my... There it is. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take about an inch. I want an inch, about an inch on this side and an inch on this side. And I'm going to cut it down. Now that will give me 4 backings. So I'm going to get all these cut off and then I'll see you on the next tutorial.